Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another Explorer video. We're playing Mono Red in a new take on the deck that is by my Team Chandra Firebrand teammate, Tommy Ashton, who's also known as Steinerson, who took down a last chance qualifier for the prestigious 32-player Morgs final qualifying event for the top 8 Morgs where you qualify for the Pro Tour and yeah, can win a bunch of money and qualify for Worlds, the basically pinnacle of Magic Online play. So yeah, he used this deck to go 5-0 in the last chance qualifier. And what does it do? It basically maximizes the new god, Ojer, Axonil, Deepest Might, which has the ability that any source that deals damage to an opponent, non-combat damage, notably non-combat damage, any red source will deal as much damage as Axonil's power. So that means a Kumano faces Kakkazan deals 4 damage when the Axonil is a 4-4, which, you know, in this deck it is a 4-4. There's no pumping really to be done here. But yeah, it will deal 4 damage instead of 1. Fanatical Firebrand deals 4 damage. Roiling Vortex deals 4 damage instead of 1. Chandra deals 4 damage instead of 1. These play with fires and sharks, 4 damage. Bonecrusher, 4 damage. Everything, 4 damage. So that is the trick here. Ramunap Ruins, also 4 damage. You got it, right? And then also it has the ability, of course, when it is killed, you can, after you dealt 4 non-combat damage to an opponent, you can return it back. Although, dealing 4 damage points of non-combat damage in this deck is rather difficult if you don't have Axonil in play. You kind of need to like double shock and then also be able to activate the temple, which, you know, at that point, I guess if you have a Chandra out, maybe that's a bit easier because you get an extra mana there. But yeah, anyways, so if you have Axonil out, this deck fires on all cylinders, kills very quickly, and of course, I mean, if you have Roiling Vortex or Chandra already in play with the Axonil, that means you can play him, then pass the turn, they get dealt 4 damage immediately, or you play him, activate Chandra, plus deal 4 damage to them. It's a ton of damage, and yeah, in conjunction with all these 1-drops, of course, couple sharks, Rampaging Ferocidon also means 4 damage every time your opponent plays a creature. Pretty nice there as well. So yeah, pretty cool deck. What do we have in the sideboard? We have Rending Volleys, of course. We have more Ferocidons against, you know, of course, Convoke humans. Damping Sphere for the combos, Discover, and Lotus Field and Pioneer, of course. End the Festivities. More stuff against humans and Convoke. And then we have 2 Frenzies and 2 Unlicensed Hearse. Frenzy, of course, for Shieldred. And the Hearse, just, yeah, graveyard shenanigans. Alright, that is Mono Red in Explorer. Is it finally back? We'll find out. Alrighty. 1-lander. Yeah. Don't think I want to keep a 1-lander right from the get-go. Okay. This is how it's supposed to go, huh? Do I keep a 1-lander on 6? Is this already where I'm drawing the line and want to risk it? We are on the draw, so we'll have an extra draw step. Going to 5. I mean, this deck does need cards, but here I'm far off from casting Axonil. I think I'm just gonna go to 5. Okay. Maybe like this. Let's try that. Double Vortex could be good, especially with Axonil. Restless Cottage, black-green midrange. Black-green midrange. Graveyard Trespasser and stuff. Oh, it's probably the Amalia combo deck. Very likely. I mean, what else? I should have attacked first here. That was a punt. Playing a bit fast. But you know, the nice thing, I guess, is that we can prevent the life gain here with Roiling Vortex at least. Scout, yeah. Maybe it's just green-black Explore. No, I guess it's... Oh, wow, Jungle Hollow. Wow. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's something I haven't seen before. Well, Wow, my opponent just has a turn 3 win here. Yeah, you can play these life gain lands, huh? And then just put Thoughtseize on top. Why do you leave Thoughtseize on top, though? Well, that was pretty impressive right from the get-go here. Not an easy time with mono red against someone who goes turn 3 to 80 life. Okay. And has a 2020 in play. Yeah, I mean, I can pretty much concede here. There's no point in playing any further. I will not be able to beat the 2020. Wow. Jungle Hollow using that. Okay. Yeah. Alright. I guess I play Rampaging Ferocidon. And I'll play Rending Volley maybe? Alright, what do we cut? Vortex? Nah, it stops the life gain. That seems too good. Maybe a creature. Maybe shock. Maybe like a Swiftspear or something. Maybe a Chandra. Cut some free drops. I could play Rending Volley for the Amalia. I mean, shock also kills Amalia. Seems kind of good, honestly. Like cutting that card seems kind of risky. Maybe I trim. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Firebrand. Okay, that was fast. Just a turn 3 kill on the play, pretty much. Yeah, I mean, that is what you can do with the Amalia deck. Ugh. I mean, the amount of one-landers I'm starting out with is kind of brutal. Okay, alright, I guess I'll put it back, Vortex. Vampire. Bit surprised to see Secluded Courtyard. Maybe it's a budget decision. Maybe they don't have like Concealed Courtyard and other good dual lands. Don't quite understand why you would play that. Alright, I'm not gonna do any funny business. I'm just gonna kill this. You know what would be the saddest draw of them all? Another Ojer, Axonil. How do you pronounce this? Ojer? 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 I have no clue. Wow, okay, my opponent plays some weird cards. Opponents can cast spells during your turn. Okay. It's go time. Well, take 4. That's pretty powerful. Yeah, if this thing lives, my opponent is very dead very soon. Oh, well, tell him to get lost, huh? Alright. You got it. Crucible. Yeah, I guess this is probably just a one-off for Court of Calling / company to, you know, prevent your opponent from interacting with you. But I mean, if you put this into play, they can always kill it. And if you search for it, they can always kill your Amalia in response. So, you know, it doesn't seem super effective. Okay, I guess let's do some mapping. Maybe we can put this to free power. Attack. Sure. Let's think about this for 1 second, though. If they go Amalia, Wildgrove Walker, and Jungle Hollow, I would lose. Okay. Okay. Step back from the gas. Let's keep up the Roiling Vortex. Because I feel like if I keep this up, there's no way I'm ever gonna lose, right? Wow, they have a removal? Oh, amazing. They have a second Boseiju. I did not expect that. I saw the Boseiju. I was like, yeah, okay, fine. They have a second one. Wow. Well, I certainly regret not using my second map and attacking now. Those 3 damage would have been very important. Oh well. Shocking yourself. What the heck? Okay. It looks like Court of Calling, maybe? Ooh. Well, I'm gonna play that. Let's see. I mean, the Ferocidon is like the best draw. The matchup seems kind of good for me. I have 4 Vortex and 4 Ferocidon. Sorry, yeah. 8 cards that prevent life gain entirely. Amalia. Yeah. Okay. You got it. Just trying to survive. My opponent does try to survive here, I guess. Let's pump up the Monastery. Let's attack with both. They can block here. Well, no, yeah, that's the same amount of damage, I guess. Okay. A little bit of a missequence, you could say. I could have played the Bonecrusher first. Yeah. Tag with the Amalia. I guess they try to draw a card. I'm just gonna block. Yeah, they give up. I mean, this is a pretty hard lock here. Alright. Interesting. Get Lost, Tamio's Safekeeping. Certainly a different list than the one I used. And the mana base is super interesting as well. Like, why would you play Courtyard in a deck with Court of Calling and like multiple different creatures? Anyways. I think I'm just gonna play 2 Rending Volley. Like, it's kind of funny, but I feel like I'm just a control player in this matchup. And I just want to disrupt them as much as I can. Maybe I should even play the 3rd. Maybe cut a Chandra, play another one. Could also cut an Axonil, but Axonil's too good, I think. Yeah, no. Like, it's just what the deck wants to be doing. Even with Ferocidon, it just is outrageously good. Okay, yeah, I can work with this. I guess Chain Whirler also does 4 damage. Soul-Scar. Yeah, just get a Swifty out. Another damage is better, I think. Every damage counts. The Cottage is also super interesting. I didn't think about that. I guess it makes food, which is life, and then, yeah. But tap land's obviously not great. Okay, a couple 1/1s. Do I want to... Then my opponent might just double block. Then I would use my Bonecrusher. Don't think I would. At which point... Do I even attack? I think I want to attack. Or maybe I attack with both. And get 1 damage in, trade 1 Swiftspear for a 1/1. Nah. I feel like my next turn, these are just going to deal so much more damage. And they won't have good blocks. So I think I should just not bother dealing 1 damage there. And attacking first, without playing these, again, runs into the risk that they just double block. I feel like these 1/1s don't do much for them. And I think they would be happy if I use a shock on something. Wild Growth Walker. Yeah, I don't have a way to disrupt life right now. So the Walker is safe. So if they play like Walker and another Explorer, that would be annoying. I can't really get what their deck is doing. It's playing like Spelunker as well. Maybe it's not a company deck, because this is a really bad company target. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, no Ferocidon, no Roiling Vortex. Makes me feel a little bit uncomfortable against this Wild Growth Walker. Okay. No. There goes my future Roiling Vortex, I guess. Ooh, baby. That was what I wanted. Now I have to hope they don't have removal in the last 3. Rending Volley not looking too hard right now. But hey, I'm sure it will do something at some point. Veto. Sure. It's basically Dina. Pretty much the same. Could have attacked, but I feel like that's a bit too risky. Because, you know, they might just be feeling reckless and triple block, and then I lose my most important card, so no attacks. Yeah, I mean, now playing creatures becomes pretty painful. So, as long as my opponent doesn't have a kill spell for Ferocidon, I look pretty good. Temple Garden taps, no get lost. This ability doesn't do anything at this point because I have Ferocidon. Swiftspear. Do I attack with Axonil? Because I have a second one. They also have a 4/4 over there. Maybe this was stupid. Maybe I should have just played my Bonecrusher and, you know, chill. But I do have a second one, but then again, they had 5 mana up exactly for the land to be effective. Just need one spell here to get my prowess creatures going. One non-Rending Volley spell. Ooh, okay. Well, the deal go down to 6. No life to be gained, but still the Wild Growth Walker grows a couple times. Yeah. They binned everything, couldn't find anything effective. Blossoming Sands, nope. That's 2 damage to the face, all the prowess creatures enabled. If I play Swiftspear first, they have 6 blockers, I have 6 attackers, 1 with menace. So I have 7 attackers essentially, everything 2 power. They are 2 life. Sounds lethal to me. They don't have mana for Haywire Might. Block, double block, 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 die. Alrighty. I don't know what to think of my opponent's list. I feel like Veto... Is Veto better than Dina? I mean, the 5 mana option can come up and be really powerful, but Maybe you want a mix of both. Maybe you want one Veto, one Dina. Alright. Certainly a very hateful deck towards the Amalia combo. Good showing for the first match. Alrighty, play first. Triple Den. Yeah, I mean, not amazing. This is like the type of hand where Axonil just looks like a regular 4-4. But yeah, I think with a double Swiftspear start and a Shock turn 2, you can't really not keep this hand. Yeah, I think this is the type of game. Godless Shrine. Not sure what's up here. Maybe Abs and Grease Fang, but this is the type of game where you. I think that's also a keep. Where you just play the Play with Fire to the face to deal 4 damage. Yeah, looks. Ah, no, it's the Amalia deck yet again, huh? It's caught on, huh? Everybody's into it. Welp. We can maybe do it the same as last game, where losing game 1 and then winning the postboard games with Ferocidon. Would be fine with that. Well, another Innkeeper. It's a lot of life. Mana Confluence turn 3 shows me that they don't have many more lands. They have even more. Only Fopter. Okay. Well, simply a 5/5. One's probably happy seeing that. Nothing that really impacts the board. I mean, it does impact the board, but doesn't get him dead very fast. And now they can start exploring and gain a bunch of life. Gilded Goose, okay. Roiling Vortex off the top would be the very best draw here. Bin the Code of Calling at this point in the game. Wow. I guess they just have Amalia? Just have Court Amalia? No? Surprised. I'm definitely surprised by that. Okay, so I could like discard Sokenzan, play Kumano. Attack everybody. They had 14 though. There would be a 10. And yeah, I mean they could let the Axonil get through and then just block some small dude, jump block. And like if I attack with Axonil only, they would have to block with the Sentinel, but again they could just not even. They could choose to not attack. Sorry, to not block with the Sentinel, just take some damage and then attack me back, gain some life. Don't know. This is a tough game to win, I think. My opponent has a good setup. Wildgrove Walker will soon be big enough. Maybe it's worth it to still attack here. Maybe it is. Because like my opponent might just... Oh, by the way, it's more now. It's 5 damage, true. I feel like my opponent's just gonna block the Axonil. They're too scared, and then I'm gonna lose it pretty much. Yeah, I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna court end of turn here. End of turn court. Get Amalia and then kill me. Yeah, I mean, that's GG. I'm a bit surprised they didn't do it right away, honestly. I was tapped out, right? They could have just board wiped and gotten to like 80 life. Why wouldn't you do that? Like, if I have now an instant speed removal for the Amalia, your entire combo is stopped. Right? Like, why wouldn't you just do it in your own turn and kill me? Like, make it 20-20, go up to 80. I was tapped out. That just seems pretty bad, honestly. But it looks like they are playing the list that I featured. Something very close to it. Yeah, adding the Sentinel over something. Alright, yeah, you got it, whatever. I can't beat 80 life in a 2020. Okay. I don't know about the Rending Volley. Maybe the Frenzy is even fine because it kills the 1-free. I think Firebrand is kind of good here. Maybe even Festivities. Killing these Innkeepers and Lunak Veterans. Maybe I just turn into some weird control pile. I mean, it's not a control deck, but it's certainly slowing down, cutting the Swiftspears. Maybe I should just cut the Soul-Scar Mage. Swiftspear is better, right? Like, the ability to kill a thing with like -2, -X counters is cute. Yeah, I mean, his hand seems fine, not great, but a bit painful for myself, honestly, but seems okay. With the 2 best cards twice. Right, Kumano plus Firebrand here. Well, looks like they have Fatal Push. I mean, I'm gonna be very low on life here. This sucks. Now I can't get the counter from the Kumano. Oh, yeah. I mean, I guess I could have played Firebrand and attacked for 2. Maybe that would have been better. Deals more damage, doesn't deal damage to me. Skyclave Apparition, sure. Really want to draw land here. Yeah, I like the attack, makes sense. God, seriously? They're blocking. Wow. Surprised. Is the Kumano ability that important? No, not really. That is weird. The creature dealt damage with my sources. Collected company, that's what it looks like. Okay, what can they get? The free 4, I guess, is the biggest threat. Yeah, I think I'm just chilling. I guess I should have played this pre-combat. That was a mistake. Right. Playing a pre-combat is kind of free, because if I don't do it... Yeah, no, that was clearly a mistake. And my opponent also punting here. Not doing it in response. We're both making a mistake. They could have played in response. I mean, yeah. Don't care. They can't gain life any longer. They just lose life. Ferocidon is an absolute beating. Now I can attack, I guess. I think I just attack even with the illusion. Because, yes, they have a block on it, but it means that they can't effectively block the Ferocidons. They're getting so low on life now. Or what do I kill? I guess the Explore guy. I don't even know if I want to kill this. I mean, I guess. Are you gonna court now? But what are you gonna get? You're gonna get the... Wait, yeah, now they're just dead, right? Because they go to 1, and then I can kill them with a Firebrand. So, whatever they get, they die. Yeah, I mean, Ferocidon is an absolute nightmare. Pretty good dinosaur. So good that it even was banned. Okay, you're getting a treasure. That makes things a little bit more interesting, I guess, because now you have a mana all of a sudden. Nah, they're just conceding. Yeah, I mean, this is just a hard lock. Okay, again, the Rending Volley kind of stuck in my hand. I mean, this is now 2 times in a row. End the Festivities. It sort of is redundant with the Firebrand, also dealing 1 damage. Maybe the Chandra is nice. I think Soul-Scar is just... Maybe I played 1 Soul-Scar. 1 and 3. Yeah, the Frenzy. Frenzy might be okay against that 3-4. That seems like a card that I could lose to. Because, you know, I can have as many Roiling Vortexes and Ferocidons if they have that 3-4 and explore every time. That grows into like a, I don't know, 4-5, 5-6 and so on. That could be a problem. So play Firebrand and pass. Could prevent a life. Sure. I mean, maybe you rather kill the Innkeepers so they don't have that 1-1 coming. Yeah, maybe. So that's what I was thinking about. And maybe it's actually correct, because that 1 life, I mean, who cares? What 1 life? I think I'm just gonna shock this Innkeeper. If I get rid of their life gain sources, that makes the rest of their cards worse. Maybe I shouldn't do it this aggressively though. Also as a Code of Calling thing. Like just keeping them off creatures. Yeah, I don't know. When I played the Amalia combo deck, these life gain dudes felt important. And I'm playing a mono red deck, so I don't want them to gain life in the first place. Shocking developments into a company, huh? Okay. Ooh. This does not explore as long as I have this. So I can just stop the life gain, and then this doesn't explore. This could still explore, but there's nothing I can do to prevent that from happening anyways. Question is, do you pull the trigger? If they have second Amalia and some way of gaining life, that would be bad. Like a rally would do it. You kill the Amalia. I think I'm just keeping up the Vortex. It's interesting. It's an interesting decision point. Oh, really? Well, I'm gonna oblige. I mean, if they rally, I would be pretty dobs. Although I guess they couldn't. They would just go to 80 life, I guess. They wouldn't be able to kill me. Ooh. Alright. Alright. Okay, that was good. Okay. We'll play this. Opponent has something for 1 mana? Maybe a push. What do I even do here? Do I kill the specialist pre-blocks? This tramples, this does not. If I kill specialist pre-blocks, they need to throw away 1 other creature. Could also kill Wildgrowth Walker, maybe that's the play. I'm just gonna let him block. I don't know. Block there. Okay. Interesting. Pass priority. Looks like they have Fatal Push to me. No? Maybe they have a Chord. I could have dealt 1 more damage there, but it's okay. I'm just gonna kill the walker. Ah, they're trying to kill that. Let's see. Okay. A goose. More life gain, more exploring. Wildgrowth Walker on top. Well, I killed the wrong creature, I guess. Damn it. Yeah, I guess from remembering the deck myself, because this looks very much like the deck that I played in the YouTube video. The Wildgrowth Walker actually wasn't that good in that list because it didn't have many explore effects. The Amalia was much more dangerous. So this is on me. I mean, I knew this if I would have thought about it a little bit more. The Amalia just triggers with everything. And the Wildgrowth Walker triggers only with the Amalia. So that was just my own fault. And I'm gonna lose. GG. Yeah. Well, I could have won this game, pretty sure, if I just killed the Amalia, man. That was frustrating. But yeah, that's a simple loss due to not paying full attention, to not playing well. Just not playing well. Yeah, alright. On to the next one. Alrighty, this hand works. This works very well. And that loss against Amalia in that game 3 really stings, honestly. Really, it was so preventable. Just kill Amalia with the Frenzy. I don't know how I did not think about that. Definitely frustrating. Oh well. Swifty. Oh, I'm playing someone with Shock. Okay, Torch the Tower. What is this? We'll find out. Boros, Naya. Oh, it's... Oh, okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Maybe Pia Nala deck? The 2-free Pia plus a bunch of luck, like adventure cards. That's what's going on here. Bonecrusher Giant. Lucky Clover, huh? I think I will not play my Soul-Scar Mage because I'm a bit afraid of Bonecrusher Giant. It could also have Questing Druid. But you know, if I play my Soul-Scar and he's just gonna get killed, you know, it's just not where I want to be. I mean, this Axonil. Problem is they might be playing Giant Killer as an adventurer, so... And another Bonecrusher would also kill the Axonil. So yeah. But yeah, I don't really... I can't do... Just have to hope none of the cards in their hand can deal with this. Come on, take 8. On reading the card. You could let the trigger resolve, then you would learn how it works. Oh man, they have something. Oh, you have another Bonecrusher. Why are you so lucky? Man, that's so frustrating. Man, but I can get it back, right? Oh, only as a sorcery? If these two would be 2 damage, this would be 4. And then I could get it back, but it only works as a sorcery. Man, it's so frustrating. My opponent just played 2 Bonecrusher. It's gonna beat me now, what? After I lost that stupid game against Amalia, I'm just so pissed right now. I'm so pissed. I'm so pissed. They just played 1 Lucky Clover and 2 Bonecrusher. Lucky Clover too strong. Oh man, so frustrating. Could still win this. If they flood out and I draw another Axonil, I can block 1, chump 1. Alright, GG. I mean, that's... okay, maybe I can still win, I guess. I go to 1. And then I draw Axonil. And then it's 8 plus 4. I guess it's 1 too few. Dying to your own Roiling Vortex. Alright, GG. I could have drawn another card there, but there's nothing I can really find to get me out of that sticky situation. No break. I can't believe I lost that. I mean, I guess my deck is kind of reliant on the god there. They really saw it, I mean. And Bonecrusher Giant is like the perfect creature too, because I only have these sharks, so I can't deal with the Bonecrusher effectively, and you know, double Vortex kills pretty quickly after you lost 4 life from a Bonecrusher already. What a frustrating game that was. Alright, adventure. I mean, they're likely playing Pianala, right? And then a bunch of Thopters. So I guess Ferocidon is good. It also goes around both Giant Killer and what's it called? Bonecrusher. Man, the Vortex kind of off-putting, like the way I lost that game to itself pretty much. Maybe I should play Rending Volley for Pia. This deck is certainly very all-in on Axonil, which I don't like. Like, now I'm playing against a deck that has probably 4 Giant Killer, at least post-board, right? Maybe, I mean, maybe not, but like, they're gonna have some Giant Killers. They have Declaration in Stone, and they have Bonecrusher plus Lucky Clover to kill it. So lots of ways to kill it. Okay, first hand with Chandra. Unfortunately, it's 5 lands and 2 Chandras. I think that's not good enough. Man, this deck is a pain. This deck just wants to kill me, man. This deck needs 4 lands, because without Axonil, it's just so much worse. But then if I cut the other things, like if I put this to the bottom, sure I have enough lands, but Yeah, it's just a losing proposition no matter where you go, really. My opponent literally played 3 cards and won against me, pretty much. I mean, I guess the Declaration in Stone at the end was necessary to win as well, but... Yeah, I mean, that happens when you put Roiling Vortex into play, I guess, twice. That's what happens. I guess they started with Torch the Tower, right? They literally went turn 1 Watch, Torch the Tower, turn 2 Clover, turn 3 Bonecrusher, turn 4 Bonecrusher. Yeah, okay, that's a bit more than 3 spells. Alright, yeah, well. They had a pretty good curve. Nah, another Lucky Clover? Innkeeper. Yep. They have a shark? What's going on? A 1-mana adventure card? I mean, it looks like a Torch the Tower, I guess, the second one. Well, empty-handed I am. If they can shut down my Ferocidon. At least they're going to 10 here. Lots of tap lands for a deck with Innkeeper, Torch the Tower. It's probably not correct to play tap lands when you're playing such a low curve adventure deck. You also have a lot of value. You also play Lovestruck Beast, which is another 1-drop. Yeah, you shouldn't play these lands. Definitely not. That's just wrong. Lovestruck Beast is a nice one, and yeah, I don't know. I didn't really think about it. Yeah, but it's an obvious 4 in any adventure deck, of course. That's green. Yeah, so I should have brought in the Frenzy because the 5/5 is pretty annoying. I will do that if we get to a game 3, which I am not very certain we will. Like they're gonna deliver the beats now. No? No beats. No 5/5 attacking. Just passing the turn with this much mana up. What do you got going on over there? I mean, I'm hoping it's a hand with a bunch of creatures, but against the adventure deck, a creature means an adventure spell as well, so... Could be, I don't know. Could be anything. Okay, kill spell for the Vortex. Bosager. Probably like a questing druid end of turn. Or maybe Bonecrusher. Or Jetmix can't cycle. Okay. Powerful. I'm not mulligan to 5, you know, like, keep that in mind. They found an answer to Ferocidon. Oh well. Yep. No attacks, playing it very safe. I'm gonna crack the clue instead of cracking the ruins. I feel like I need cards here. The 2 damage are nice and whatever, but... Alright, I mean, play my stuff, I guess. That's 6 now. They go to 5. The Ruins puts them to 3. Maybe I can sneak out a win. Declaration Stone is interesting. You have the Get Lost nowadays. But I guess they're respecting Convoke by playing Declaration. They have a Torch the Tower. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna see a victory on the screen appearing anytime soon. This looks pretty gross. I mean, I guess I could draw into the Axonil. I mean, I have top decks for sure. But also draw a Shock. I have top decks. I have like maybe a 20% chance to win this game. Not high, not 0. But yeah, 20%. Wow. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, we'll jump block, right? They have another blocker. It's like if I have another creature off the top, I could maybe survive with another jump block. I go to 10. Block again. If I have the Swiftspear in play, what can I draw that, like... I mean, a Shock is lethal anyways. Bonecrusher is lethal anyways. Chandra. I feel like because they have that 1/1 as a jump blocker. 2 1/1s, actually. It's better to just jump block now. Okay, lots of jump blockers. Bonecrusher is not lethal, by the way, because I couldn't activate the Ruins then. I needed to draw exactly Shock. And Axonil would also not have been lethal because it's just 4 damage. So they would go to 1. What is this? They play it? Or they probably have a Shock in hand or something. Maybe they're not even playing Pia. Maybe they're just playing adventure cards. Jump here, take 10. GG. Alright, I'm gonna wrap this up. I could have played one more match, but I don't know, I'm kind of demotivated to play this deck. You could certainly say that I mulliganed a lot, and I was a bit, you know, my opponent, like, for example, the last opponent had a really good draw and played some weird adventure deck, which was kind of cool, to be honest. Yeah, like, I don't know, like, Roiling Vortex, very good against the Discover deck, by the way, like, if you, or against, like, Lotus Field combo. So that is, I guess, another, you know, meta call decision that you could do when you want to prevent yourself from dying against combos. Roiling Vortex, of course, amazing, but otherwise, pretty medium card, I would say. Like, yes, it has its spots against, you know, life gain decks, but that's not really a thing in Pioneer besides the 2 Amalia combo decks. It's just a pretty bad card. Chandra is a little bit better, but still, 3 mana, Planeswalker can just be killed. Fanatical Firebrand, not the best 1-drop either. So what it comes down to, you're playing a lot of lackluster cards, plus, you know, the big payoff. But then if the payoff, you know, if you don't draw it, or if they just kill it, which is not that difficult to do. I mean, Fatal Push and a Treasure does the trick, and those 2 cards. Treasures and Fatal Pushes we see a lot in Pioneer. So, yeah, against like Mono Green Devotion, or against Discover combo, or against even Amalia combo, this take of Mono Red will be very strong. But then I see like Rakdos Midrange, Rakdos Sacrifice. those decks are probably rough matchups because they have a lot of interaction. They can kill the god easily. And, you know, like all that stuff combined will mean that you play a bit of a glass cannon deck in a way, right? Because if your god dies, you're sort of a medium mono-red deck. And medium mono-red, not the world to live in. Not a deck you can play in a world with like Old Growth Trolls and Shield with the Apocalypses and Atraxa, Grand Unifiers and all that stuff. I don't know. Not the biggest fan of this deck. Certainly something that can win, but not something that is here to stay, I would think. Hey, if you're playing best of one and you're looking for a fast deck that you can play on the way to work or whatever, maybe this is something for you. Mono red, boom boom, Ojer Axonil, and get some people dead very quickly. Certainly a sweet idea. All right, that is mono red Axonil. Not getting the best grade from me. And yeah, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video nonetheless and learned something out of it. And I wish you the best day ahead of you. Bye-bye. Take care.